You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, yesterday we got the news that track meet killer Karmelo Anthony will be allowed to actually graduate. And it came as a shock because word had actually came down that Frisco ISD said he's not going to graduate because he has been expelled from school because of the first-degree murder charge. And then we find out they actually reversed that. And it could have been from pressure or something like that. But it was absolutely shocking, folks, to find out that Karmelo Anthony, who killed Austin Metcalf at the track meet, would actually be allowed to graduate. Now, he's not going to be on the stage. He won't be a part of the ceremony, but still they're going to allow him to graduate. Austin Metcalf, guess what? He's not going to be allowed to graduate because he's deceased. This is really crazy, man, that this school would actually bend the knee to Karmelo Anthony. I mean, it's really, really sickening, folks. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are outraged by their decision. Now, guess what just popped up on my feed when I went to Ed's? It was a letter, an email from Austin Metcalf's mother to the school. And she is vehemently against Karmelo Anthony being allowed to graduate. Actually, this email was actually sent last month. And we find out that the school district spit in her face. Wow. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Right over here. Sarah Fields here actually posts the emails here. She says on April 17th, Megan Metcalf, the mother of Austin Metcalf, emailed Frisco ISD begging them not to allow Karmelo Anthony to graduate. Her email is heartbreaking to read. Frisco ISD refused to respond. She sent a follow-up email on May 13th, nearly a month later, demanding a response. Megan received the same response that many others, including me, have received when inquiring about a student. Instead of a heartfelt email or any form of empathy from the school where a son was brutally murdered, Frisco ISD included a copy and paste school policy. This response came directly after school elections were held. In response to this heartless behavior, a close friend of the Metcalfs sent her own email expressing everyone's thoughts regarding this issue. I am including her statement in the thread. Please help make her statement go viral. Now look here. This is the email from Austin Metcalf's mother. She says, "Hello, board members. My name is Megan Metcalf. My son, Austin Metcalf, was tragically taken away from me on April 2nd, 2025 from another Frisco student. I have been informed the civil rights team that this person has behind him are reaching out to you requesting he be able to graduate. I do not know much about your stance on protests, etc., but I would urge you to make sure that you do not change your mind on this ruling, that the boy is expelled and it stays that way. My son, Austin, will never be able to graduate. This person will have the opportunity to get his GED at a later time because he is still living. I would strongly request that you do not allow them to sway your ruling and keep him from being able to graduate from the Frisco ISD schools we hold so dear." Yeah. And no response. No response whatsoever. But right here, this is actually a email right here. It says, Ms. Metcalf, I apologize for the lack of response. Due to student privacy laws, we cannot comment on any individual student. We can provide the following information. And that's that pretty much an automated statement right there. Absolutely despicable, man. Despicable. And then Megan Metcalf sends this, says, never would I have imagined a response like this, not even a condolence. If any of you have a heart, the fact you can't even acknowledge my loss is telling of this board. I look forward to seeing how you handle this situation. And that was on May 13th. But we already know that Karmelo Anthony has been allowed to graduate. Now I'm curious. You know, at graduations, man, they actually announce all the names. I'm wondering if his school is actually going to announce his name at graduation. Because, folks, I believe if they actually announce his name at graduation, even though he's not there, there's going to be a whole bunch of backlash, folks. A lot. Now, also over here, Megan Metcalf, she is on X. And she posted this yesterday. She actually wants an honorary diploma for her son. And she actually put it on change.org. Award for an honorary diploma to Austin Metcalf. It has 9,450 signatures right now. So it's interesting, man, that the young athlete that lost his life gets no diploma, but his murderer actually is getting a diploma. Someone make this make sense to me. This doesn't make any sense, man. Frisco ISD just spit in her face. Spit in her face. Wow. Now, there's also a letter here from the family friend. This is writing on her behalf. And this says right here, it's pretty lengthy here. Statement from Metcalf's family friend. I'm writing a letter to request your decision to allow Karmelo Anthony to graduate after the events of April 2nd, 2025, where despite the fact this has not yet been to trial, he admitted to the murder of Austin Metcalf on school grounds. What policy does Frisco ISD have that allows a student to take the life of another student and still walk away with a diploma? Is there no honor in receiving a diploma in this school district? What precedent are you setting for the future of Frisco ISD? To me, you are setting one that tells students that violence and murder will be tolerated and awarded. Honestly, it matters not the legal ease or verbiage of any policy that I'm sure you will send me in return. There is nothing you can send me that will make me understand such a reprehensible, disturbing, and reckless decision. I've read chapter 37, so please do not waste your time in sending that to me. You have devalued the honor of receiving a diploma for all the students in this district. Is it because you felt pressure from the spokesperson of the NGAN during the April 17 press conference where they mentioned Frisco ISD in the same sentence with the words like negligence, racism, and lawsuit? Yeah, I believe that's exactly what they wanted. That's exactly what they wanted, man. They wanted the pressure to be put on Frisco ISD. Remember, they also tried to blame Frisco ISD for Austin Metcalf getting killed. It didn't make any sense, man. I'm not going to read this whole thing, man. It's actually pretty lengthy, but you guys get the point right there. This is despicable, man. Frisco ISD ignores Austin Metcalf's mother. She actually tried to stop Karmelo Anthony from getting his diploma. This is unreal, man. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever, man. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.